Ready? Hi, Brittany. Good evening. My name is Jim. I'm the president of the Armory Square Association, and I have your questions here, and they're very good. And let me just go through them with you, and then if you have questions, you can always follow up with the professor. So, our 3 to 5 year goal, such as expansion or strengthen social media, um, that's our 1 year goal. We don't really have much of a social media presence. So obviously, this first year, our media goal is to get a presence and then strengthen that and improve that as we go every year. At the end of the day, our real social media goal is to increase the members of the Armory Square Association and to increase the number of visits to Armory Square. And social media is one of those avenues that we will use. How does business acquire a spot in the Armory Square? Well, you can lease office space, you can lease restaurant space, or you can purchase a building. Are the only requirements rent and yearly membership? As long as your business is in Armory Square, you can be a member of Armory Square Association. What category would you say is the most popular, strongest at the Armory Square, such as dining, coffee, living, nightlife, hospitality? Well, it's all of them, because what happens during the day is you have all these businesses, so there's a heavy lunch crowd. And then at night, the restaurants kick in, the bars kick in, the nightclubs kick in, and the shopping goes away, and those places open up. So it's lunch during the day. Actually, some new restaurants open. It's breakfast now. There is a breakfast, there is lunch, and there's dinner, and then there's the nightlife. And they're all equally important. The goal would be through the social media to bring people who are here during the day in Armory Square back at night. And through social media, we hope that we would be able to do that. What social media platforms do you utilize? Well, right now we're ready to launch a new website, and then we casually use Facebook. But the point of this project was to find out what we should be using and how we should be using it. How would you describe your target market? The target market is the suburbs of Syracuse. Those are the people that we want to come in. The university students, we like to grab the university students off the hill and bring them down. So there's a different approach that we have to take. How do you attract the university students? How do you attract people for lunch? How do you attract people for dinner? There's also an underutilized museum, the most. That attracts families. How do you attract families? So as far as the target audience, it depends on what type of day. So what we always have to do is make sure that we're highlighting everything that Armory Square has to offer. What would you say your purpose is to the community? We want to strengthen the business community. We want to make sure that they're successful. We want people to come to live in Armory Square. There's apartments. There's always apartments being proposed. We want people to live. We want people to work. And we want people to play in Armory Square. Any competitors? Well, competitors are different areas of downtown. We don't really monitor them, but we also need them to be successful also. Downtown as a whole needs to be successful for Armory Square to be successful. So we certainly don't look at them as competitors, but we certainly want them to join us in promoting their businesses. There's two areas like Clinton Square, Hanover Square. There are different businesses in there. People live there. And so we hope that by our success, that they're able to see the value of getting their organizations up and running and promoting everything that downtown has to offer. And we want a wide variety of things for people to come and realize in Armory Square in downtown Syracuse.